அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து ரீசெண்ட் டைம்ஸில் நிறைய விஷயங்கள் நடந்துகிட்ருக்கு. எஸ்பெஷலி வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து வித் ரெஸ்பெக்ட் டு ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்டேஷன் ரிசல்ட்ஸ் சரிங்களா. ஆஹ் எத்தனை பேர் வந்து தீரன் ப்ரோ வந்து ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறீங்க அப்படின்றது தெரியாது எனக்கு. டடடடா, டடடடா. தீரன் டாக்டர் இருக்கார், ஆக்சுவலாக தீரன் ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி வந்து இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் பேஜில் கூட இருக்குது. அவர் கூட ஒரு ரிசல்ட்ஸ் போட்டிருந்தார். ரொம்ப 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 சுமாரான ரிசல்ட்ஸ் இருந்துச்சு சரிங்களா. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் ஏன்ட்ட நிறைய பேர் ரீச் பண்ணுறீங்க அப்படின்னா வந்து ஒரு 6 months 8 monthsக்கு அப்புறம் ஹே தீனா வெற்றி எப்படி இருக்க 6 months 8 monthsக்கு அப்புறம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ப்ரோ நான் இந்த பர்டிகுலர் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் நான் பண்ணேன், பட் எனக்கு வந்து ஒர்க் அவுட் ஆகலை, எனக்கு ரிசல்ட்ஸே இல்லை, டிவிக்கே வந்து பாய் அப்படின்னு போகிறாரு. ஓகே, ஏன்னு தெரியல. ஹே ஹே தீனா வெற்றி எப்படா தம்பி இருக்கா, நல்லா இருக்கியா, எம்பிஏ ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் எப்படி போயிட்டுருக்கா, இல்லை வேலைக்கு போக போறியா, அரியர்ஸ் கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டியா? ஓகே, நம்ம டாபிக் உள்ள போயிடலாம். ஏன்னா மக்கள் நிறைய பேர் வருவாங்க. ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் டு மேக் ஷூர் தட் சில அவேர்னஸ் க்ரியேட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு நினச்சேன். ஒரு குரூப் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எடுத்தோம் கவுத்தனும் வந்து ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் பண்ணோம், ஒரு ரீல் பார்த்தோம் ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி டக்குன்னு குதிச்சிடுறாங்க சரிங்களா. அவங்க ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் பார்க்குறது கிடையாது, டாக்டர்ஸ் பார்க்குறது கிடையாது, அவங்களோட ரிசல்ட்ஸ் பார்க்குறது கிடையாது, அவங்களோட எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பார்க்குறது கிடையாது, எதுவுமே கிடையாது. ஒரு சில டாபிக்னா வந்து குதிச்சுட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் அதோட விளைவுகள் தனியாக பேசுவோம். இந்தியா எப்போனா இந்தியா வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபெப்ரவரியில் வந்துடும் நினைக்கிறேன் தம்பி, லெட்டியும் சரியா. இன்னொரு சைடில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் பண்ணலாமா வேணாமான்னு சொல்லி லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 5 வருஷமாக 10 வருஷமாக வந்து ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் வீடியோஸாகவே பார்த்துட்ருக்காரு. ஓகே, ஸோ இது ரெண்டுமே ரொம்ப தப்பான விஷயம். ஓகே, ஏன் அப்படின்னா வந்து ஒரு சைடில் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து பயங்கரமாக அவசரப்படுறது. இன்ஃபேக்ட் வந்து தீரன் ப்ரோட வீடியோஸ் கூட நீங்கள் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. தீரன் டாக்டர் இருக்கார் ஆக்சுவலாக. ஸோ அவர் கூட வந்து ரிசல்ட்ஸ் வீடியோஸ் போஸ்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தாரு. எனக்குமே நிறைய பேர் ரீச் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்காங்க. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப சுமாரான அது வந்து என்ன சொல்கிறது, அது ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் ஆனானே தெரியல ஆக்சுவலாக. அவங்களோட ரீல்ஸ் பார்க்குறப்ப அவங்க இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் பண்ணுற கேப்பபிலிட்டிலாம் பார்க்குறப்ப வந்து அல்டிமேட்டாக இருக்குது. ஹே அண்ணா, லவ் ஃப்ரம் தமிழ்நாடு, ரசனோரி ஸ்ரீனிவாஸ், தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். ஐ லவ் திஸ் பீப்புள் பிகாஸ் despite not knowing the language, they may not understand Tamil properly. Most of my videos will be in Tamil. In very few occasions where I have tried explaining people, giving them explanations in English and Hindi, right? Very few instances during the live session. And there are few other reels, right? That is not language based. Just with these content, if you are showing this much love from Hyderabad, especially Andhra Pradesh and Kerala people, right? I mean, I would love Kerala people as well. So much of love. Thank you so much, guys. I really owe a lot to all of you. I will try to make dedicated videos because like people from Andhra Pradesh have been asking me if I can make videos in Telugu. Unfortunately, I do not know Telugu. Nenu Telugu నేర్చుకుంటున్నాను. Once I become fluent or proficient in Telugu, probably I'll try to make videos in Telugu as well. Okay, but Malayalam people understand Tamil, so I don't have a problem. Hey Akka, hey, are you alive, bro? AK-47 என்னாச்சு? ஏன் அமெரிக்கா வீலாக் போடுங்க, நான் கண்டிப்பாக போகிறேன். அமீர் இன் அமெரிக்கா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இன்ஸ்டாகிராமில் ஒரு சேனல் இருக்குது, வீடியோஸ் போடணும், கண்டிப்பாக வீடியோ போடுறேன். ஓகே ப்ரோ, உங்களை பார்த்து தான் ஹெச்டி பண்ணேன், ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணேன், நெக்ஸ்ட் மந்த் பண்ண போகிறோம் ப்ரோ. ஆசம், லவ் யூ அருண் வினோத். I mean, all the very best for your transformations. Make sure that you are setting right expectations with the clinic. கிளினிக்கிட்ட தெளிவாக பேசுகிறீங்க. நோ மேட்டர் விச் கிளினிக் யூர் ஆப்டிங் ஃபார் சொல்லிடுங்க. என்னோட எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் இதுதான், என்னோட ஹெட் இப்படி இருக்குது, ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்து வச்சுக்கோங்க. என்னோட ஹெட் இப்படி இருக்கணும் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் கிளியராக கொடுத்துருங்க. டென்சிட்டி வைஸில், ஹேர்லைன் வைஸில், அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து மெடிக்கேஷன்ஸ் வைஸில் நம்ம மினாக்சில் யூஸ் பண்ணுமா கூடாதா, யூஸ் பண்ணால் எத்தனை நாள் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி கிளியராக செட் பண்ணி வச்சுங்க. பிகாஸ் தெர் ஆர் சோ மெனி அக்கேஷன்ஸ் வேர் ஹேர்லைன் இஸ் கோயிங் ஸோ மெஸ்ஸி. கைஸ், ஐ ஹவ் மேட் அ டெடிகேட்டட் வீடியோ ஃபார் ஹேர்லைன். ஒரு ஹேர்லைன் பற்றி ரொம்ப தெளிவாக அந்த வீடியோ தவிர நீங்கள் ஹேர்லைன் பற்றி வேறு எந்த வீடியோமே பார்க்க தேவையில்ல, அந்தளவு தெளிவாக ஒரு வீடியோ நான் போட்டிருக்கேன். ஓகே, ஸோ ஹேர்லைன் நீங்கள் வந்து சொல்கிறப்ப, ஓகே, நீங்கள் ஹேர்லைன் போய் சொல்லணும். நான் கண்ணை மூடிட்டு ஒரு ரீல் பார்த்தேன். அந்த ரீலை பார்த்துட்டு வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் கிளினிக் செலக்ட் பண்ணேன். அங்கே போய் வந்து நான் ஒரு 50,000 பணம் கட்டினேன், 1,00,000 பணம் கட்டினேன் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இருந்துடவே கூடாது மக்களே, ப்ளீஸ். ஓகே, சில பேருக்குலாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த விமன் ஹேர்லைன்லாம் வைக்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, இப்படிலாம் வைக்கிறாங்க. அப்படிலாம் வச்சா ரொம்ப கேவலமாக இருக்கும். உங்களோட ஃபேஸோட ஹோல் அந்த ரேஷியோவே வந்து மாற்றி விட்டுரும். அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து யூ வில் டெஃபினெட்லி ஃபீல். ஓகே, ஸோ தயவு செஞ்சு ஹேர்லைனோட டெடிக்கேட்டட் வீடியோ நம்ம சேனலில் இருக்குது, வேணால் நான் ரீபோஸ்ட் கூட பண்ணுறேன். அதை பார்த்துட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்கள் என்கேஜ் பண்ணுறது பெஸ்ட்டு. ஓகே, இல்லைனா ஒரு பிரச்சனை வரும். கண்டிப்பா ஹேர்லைன் பிரச்சனை யூ வில் ரெக்ரெட். ஓகே. அண்ட் ஐம் டெல்லிங் யூ ஹேர்லைன் ஒன்ஸ் வச்சதுக்கப்புறம் அதை ரீமாடிஃபை பண்ணுறதுலாம் அவ்வளோ ஈஸி கிடையாது. எனக்கு வந்து நிறைய ரெக்வெஸ்ட் இப்படி வந்திருக்கு. ஃபேஸ் வேல்யூ ட்ரைகாலஜியில் ஹேர்லைன் வந்து ஒருத்தர் வந்து ஒரு கிளினிக்கில் போய் தப்பாக பண்ணிட்டு ஃபேஸ் வேல்யூ ட்ரைகாலஜியில் மோகனா மேம் வந்து அதை திருப்பி ரீமாடிஃபை பண்ணாங்க. எவ்வளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டாங்கன்னு தெரியும். எவ்வளோ வந்து ஹோல்ஸ் வந்து அந்த மார்க்ஸ்லாம் இருக்குல்ல, அதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப டீப்பாக அந்த ரூட்ஸ் எல்லாம் சில டைம் வேஸ்ட் ஆகும். அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய பிரச்சனை இருக்குது. ப்ளீஸ் 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 ஓகே. ஸோ தயவு செஞ்சு மேக் ஷூர் தட் யூ ஆர் செலக்டிங் த ரைட் கிளீன். ப்ரோ உங்களை பார்த்து தான் ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணேன். ஓகே அண்ணா, ப்ரூவ் இட், டூ மியோ மியோ அண்ட் ஸ்மைல். மியோ மியோ. Okay, AK-47 is so funny. I just love you, brother. I mean, for your sport. Bro, I am here for the very first time. Is hair transplant good or not? I'm 24 right now. Ashish Jariel, thank you so much for joining. Hair transplant good or not? Hair transplant good or not is subjective. It all depends upon which clinic you are going to select. Number two, what medical conditions you are going with. You might be going to the right clinic, but if your medical conditions do not support hair transplantation, then it may go worse. One way of it is like, I mean, having very bad results, okay, because your body doesn't support hair transplant. The other way is like where it may go fatal to your life as well, okay. There are few clinics, few saloon with whom some of the, I wouldn't say like, I mean, it's handful of people like have been affected, who are currently no more, okay, after a hair transplant surgery. So there are, I mean, plus and minus, but whatever that I'm speaking are just like 0.00001% ratio, okay. Is it happening? But it is still happening, right? Whether it be one soul or it could be 10 soul or hundreds of soul, right? Every life is life. So we have to take utmost care while selecting a hair transplant clinic, brother. And also knowing your medical conditions, getting proper consultations, getting proper advice, guidance from the physicians before the hair transplant is utmost necessary. So make sure you are following up, okay. So guys, there are more than 100 plus people watching this video. In fact, it's Nelson 1111, okay. So please do like this video. It is going to really motivate me. It is really going to spread a lot of awareness to your friends and family and to the people like whom you do not know even, right? Yeah, hi Ameer brother. Hi Janarthanan. How are you, brother? தீனாமெட்ரி இந்த மந்த்து தான் நான் அரியர் எழுதியிருக்கேன்னா, அதான் அண்ணன் லைவ் வரலன்னா, பட் வீடியோ பார்ப்பேன். இன்ஸ்டாமீர் அமெரிக்கா ஃபாலோ பண்ணியிருக்கேன். நான் ஃபாலோவின். தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச் தம்பி. தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். லவ் யூ. கரெக்டாக சொன்னீங்க. ஹெச்என்எஸ் தான் பண்ண போகிறேன். ஓகே, சூப்பர். ஆல் தி வெரி பெஸ்ட். லாஸ்ட் டைம் இன்ஸ்டாவில் மெசேஜ் பண்ண இன்னும் பார்க்கல நீங்கள். கண்டிப்பாக செக் பண்ணுறேன் அரவிந்த். டோன்ட் வரி. ஏற்கனவே வந்து நான் வந்து இன்ஸ்டா மெசேஜ்லேயும் சொல்லியிருப்பேன். நான் வந்து ஐம் நாட் அ கம்பெனி, ஐம் நாட் அ கிளினிக், ஐம் நாட் அன் ஆர்கனைசேஷன், ஐம் நாட் அ இன்ஃப்ளூயன்சர் who have multiple editors or like, I mean, social media or say, I mean, operators, right? So it's just one individual, just me, right, who's handling everything, right? Creating videos, editing videos, then also like, I mean, responding to all of you. So it might take some time. Please bear with me, but definitely Arun Aravind, I will make sure that I'm responding to you as soon as possible. Dinesh, hair transplant on skin grafting, good or not? Hair transplant on skin grafting. What is skin grafting, bro? I do not understand. I understand hair grafts, yes, of course. What is skin grafting, brother? Who Ashish Jarial? Thank you, big brother. Channel subscribe. Thank you so much, Ashish Jarial. All the very very best for your transformations. Make sure that you are selecting the right clinic. Okay. So you don't like hair transplants, or the stream title just clickbait? See, I wouldn't say it is a clickbait. Okay. I'm saying like probably it is not. It is unfinished title, right? So recently, I mean, I'm getting few results from our subscribers, from our followers. In fact, my Instagram ID is yours__Ameer. Okay, if you want to reach out to me, if you want to share your videos to me, or like transplant results or any observations, you can share me. There are worst results that I'm receiving. Okay. People have been blindly going by the reels, going by the social media advertisements, okay, and submitting themselves for a hair transplant. At the end, the output at the end of 6th or 8th month is absolute absurd, okay. And by this time, in last 6 to 8 months, they have already lost more than 2 to 3 lakh rupees. In some cases, it is just 1 lakh, okay. But it's huge amount of time, efforts, pain, money, You're losing everything, and also, you know what, you are spoiling all your looks, okay, after a miserable hair transplant surgery. All this is just because one decision of choosing a wrong clinic. Why do you do that? Why don't you do enough research before selecting a hair transplant clinic or hospital? What are the criteria are you actually checking before opting for a hair transplant in a clinic or hospital? Are you checking if they have enough experts? Do you really need what expertise is required for a hair transplant surgery? Do you know how many years they have been running and how many results they have provided so far? And how many of them are posted in a YouTube channel? And were you able to get those results verified by talking to the people? Are they really safe and secure? Are they following all the protocols? They might call themselves as hair transplant clinic or hospitals, but are they really licensed? Yes, I'm asking this question. It might be super surprise for you, but I'm telling you there are many clinics who are operating without a proper license. They just have a license to run a cosmetic clinic. They don't have license to do hair transplant, but yet they are doing. So there are tons and tons of questions that should run in your mind, not in my mind, because I have already done my hair transplant. I have already done all this research when I went for my hair transplant. But are you doing it? நீங்க பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கீங்களா? நீங்க இதை பண்ணாம ஒரு ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் கிளினிக் நீங்க செலக்ட் பண்றீங்க அப்படின்னா இந்த மாதிரி பிரச்சனைகள் வரதான் செய்யும். 6 மாசம் கழிச்சு 8 மாசம் கழிச்சு ப்ரோ உங்க வீடியோஸ்லாம் பார்த்து நான் இன்ஸ்பயர் ஆன ப்ரோ, அதனால தான் ஹேர் டிரான்ஸ்பிளான்ட் பண்ண நீங்க சொல்றீங்க. பட் நீங்க இன்ஸ்பயர் ஆனது ஒரு ரீலை மட்டும் தான் பார்த்து தானா? என்னோட கான்டென்ட் பார்க்கவே இல்லையா? என்னோட லாங் வீடியோஸ் பார்த்ததே கிடையாதா? எவ்வளோ விஷயங்கள் நம்ம பேசுகிறோம் நம்ம சேனலில். ஒவ்வொரு தட்டியும் இன்ஃபேக்ட் அவ்வளோ ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணுறோம், நீங்கள் கிளினிக் போகிறப்ப பார்த்து செலக்ட் பண்ணுங்கள். நான் சொல்கிறேன்னு நம்பாதீங்க, மற்ற இன்ஃப்ளூயர் சொல்கிறாங்கன்னு நம்பாதீங்க. ரிசர்ச் பண்ணுங்கள், ரிசல்ட்ஸ் கேளுங்க, எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பாருங்கள், எந்த டாக்டர் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு பாருங்கள், உங்களுக்கு என்ன மெடிக்கேஷன்ஸ் தேவைன்னு பாருங்கள், உங்களோட பிளட் ஒர்க் வந்து ஃபஸ்ட்டு பார்த்துட்டு உங்களோட மெடிக்கல் ஹிஸ்ட்ரி வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போங்க அப்படின்னு மாதிரி எவ்வளோ ரெக்வஸ்ட் பண்ணுறோம். இந்த மாதிரி விஷயங்கள்லாம் you are missing out. Just because someone is giving you additional 10,000 rupees discount, you are taking a bad call that is impacting your life. திருப்பி சொல்கிறேன், ஒரு பேட் டெசிஷன் மக்களே, ஒரே ஒரு பேட் டெசிஷன் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கையை மாற்றிடும். So you have to understand that, please. Okay. Again, I'll go. So you don't like hair transplant. தீனா வெற்றி ட்ரம்ப் எப்படி இருக்காங்க போலனா அப்படி இருக்கீங்கண்ணா. ட்ரம்ப் எப்படி இருக்காங்க போலனா அப்படி இருக்கீங்கண்ணா. ட்ரம்ப் வந்துட்டார். இன்ஃபேக்ட் ஐ மீன் ஆசம் தான். I'm using dutastride and minoxidil and derma rollers since 8 months but still losing hair. What should I know? What else did you do, Vivek Timbadia? It's a very good question. There are so many people who are like blindly going with the finasteride, dutastride tablets, minoxidil lotions, derma roller. And it's not just you, Vivek. It's not just you. It's all these people. There are close to 50 plus people who are watching this video. Everyone is trying their own methods, okay? Some going by the scientific facts like minoxidil will help them, dutastride will help them, right? And some going rigorously bad, like following some rabbit oil, following snake oil, following rosemary oil, so many things, okay? Those are really myths, but still people do not understand. They want to make sure that they should grow hair miraculously, okay, without any logic. That is not going to help. Now to you, Vivek, did you take your blood test before using dutastride? Did you check how much DHT levels you have got? Why is dutastride used? Dutastride or finasteride is used when your DHT levels is excessive in your body. When you are losing hair because of excess DHT, that's wherein doctors suggest finasteride and dutastride. Now, how do you find it? You have to take a blood test. You have to do a blood work. You have to understand whether DHT levels are high. Then only you have to take dutastride. Did you follow that? Number one. Number two, minoxidil. Minoxidil is a vasodilator drug. It definitely helps no matter what, whether you are in whichever condition you are, it should help. But if minoxidil is not helping, okay, there are other tests that indicates why minoxidil is not working, because You should have certain hormones, you should have certain entities in your body that helps minoxidil to respond to help regrow. Were you able to take the test? For example, hsn, right, at Bangalore, hsn at Coimbatore helps you take this test. If you're actually able to take this test, then definitely you will be able to identify whether minoxidil will help or not. Derma roller, it's good, but are you using derma roller in the right way? Okay. If you're using this in the right way, let's say you have excessive DHT, you need minoxidil, minoxidil is working for you, you are using derma roller in the right way, still you're losing hair. There could be multiple reasons, right? Your gene, can we control it? We cannot control it completely, but we procrastinate. Let's say if my father goes bald in around 40 or 45, I'm going bald by 25. Why is that? It is because of my lifestyle. Can I procrastinate it? Definitely you can procrastinate. There are multiple ways. There are so many videos that I have posted how to procrastinate it. Number two, there are medical conditions. It's not just about DST. It's about your vitamin levels. It's about your blood, nutrients. Let's say if you're anemic, you will not grow hair because like hemoglobin is very important and your hair grafts needs oxygen. So if you are, having lack in iron in your blood, definitely it will impact. What else it will impact? Let's say you have thyroid. Will it impact? It will impact. If you have vitamin deficiency, will it impact? It will definitely impact. You have deficiency in zinc, magnesium. You call any nutrient. You have some deficit in collagen formations. It will impact. So hair and skin are are our friends who gives us symptoms that if something is not right. If something is not right in the body, it's first skin and hair that will show you. Hair will fall, skin will become dull, it will become dark, it will shrink, right? It will show all the symptoms. But what we are trying to do, we think that okay, we are losing hair, we have to take medications for hair. We are losing the quality of skin, so we have to take the medications for skin. Will that work? No, it will not work. It is something like, you know what, my leaves in my trees are like actually not good, so I'll just like apply water there. Okay, so thinking that if I apply water on the leaf, my leaf will grow well and it will have multiple leaves. No. What should you do? You should be watering the root. You should add fertilizers, you should add quality soil, you should add life to the soil, right? That's how you get good leaves, right? The quality of leaves improves, the count of the leaves improves, right? That is exactly you have to do, Vivek. You have to go take a blood test, identify what you're deficient of, try to take medications for that particular deficiencies. Then you will see a beautiful results. I'm promising you this. Okay, go for a blood test, you will change your life. Number two, again, your lifestyle, your food, your sleeping patterns, your stress levels, all this needs to be controlled. If you're able to take care of your medical conditions plus your lifestyle, you're going to get wonderful results, buddy. Okay, that's my promise. Okay. Sai Mother get to hair transplant is good or bad? It has many long term. No, it doesn't have long term side effects. I don't know, Sai Mother, who told you that it has side effects. It has side effects, but those are temporary. Okay, let's say swelling. You might have seen my swollen face for like it will last for almost like 3 to 5 days, and you will feel numb. Okay, we call it numb skull, right? So you will have numb scalp. Okay, for first 3 to 4 months, and your hair will be patchy for the first 3 4 months. You will really feel bad. Okay, now what I did was I was able to trim my entire hair, and because of trimming my hair, like I was able to maintain a cleaner look. Okay, and you will also feel like a lot of itching. Okay, you'll have itching sensation. That's another thing that you have to sort out. But apart from this, if I have to think of if I had any other side effects, no, there are no other side effects. வெயிட் லாஸ் ஆன மாதிரி இருக்கீங்கன்னா, ஆமாப்பா லைட்டாக வெயிட் லாஸ் தான், மேபி நான் நிறைய சாப்பிடணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். பட் வெயிட் லாஸ்ன்றதோட ஃபேட் லாஸ் நிறைய பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். ஸோ மேபி அதனால கூட இருக்கலாம். I'm using dutasteride and minoxidil and demerol since 8 months, but still losing hair. What should I do now? Okay, I think Vivek Timbadia, we spoke about your question, length and breadth, but why I'm losing hair with black bulb? Is it telogen effluent or anagen effluent? So debris. see, whether it is you're losing with a black bulb or white bulb, it doesn't matter. Okay, all that it matters is you're losing hair. Okay, now which hair are you losing? Are you losing your existing hair? I don't know whether you did a hair transplant or not, because there are cases that like where people lose their hair transplant hairs and they think that something is going wrong, right, with their hair transplantation. No. If you are losing hair after a hair transplantation, it is purely because of telogen effluent, and after 3 to 4 months, it is going to get normal, and this is called shedding phase. Okay, but if you are losing hair without a hair transplant, then you have to really take care of it, and especially you have to think if you are going through a rough phase in your life. Um let's say both from physical and mental aspects. If you are going through a rough phase, then probably it could be a telogen effluent, right? Let's say if you are having a lack in diet, or if you are, yeah, if you are having some medical conditions because of which you are taking some medications, or you are ill, or you are hospitalized, right? So during those scenarios, you would lose hair, but eventually in 3 to 4 months you will regrow those hair. Okay, that is purely telogen effluent. But without all this, bro, I'm fine. I don't have any medical conditions. I'm not taking any medications for my any illness, right? Or my mental health, my physical health, everything is good. It is, I'm not stressed out, then definitely it could be anagen effluent, bro. Okay, as simple as that. Are you using any medicines on how to maintain your hair? No. I was using medicines for the first 8 months. Minoxidil I used for 8 months. Biotin tablets I've been using for 6 months. After my hair transplant, then I stopped it. But PRP I took it for first 2 years. Okay, I took 20 plus PRPs, GFCs with IQ, with Bonita, with Renew Plus, with, yeah, so many other clinics, I believe, right? I don't even remember where I took my PRP and GFCs. That really helped me. Okay, apart from that, I did not take any medications, buddy. Okay, now there is no medications. I'm not even eating properly, I'm not sleeping properly still. With God's grace, I still have a good hair, right? I can improve my density by improving my lifestyle. Okay, that's something given. Regenera treatment better or not? Regenera, see, non-invasive treatments are not that great compared to a hair transplant. When you lose hair, right? When you see some thin hairs, you think that, I mean, taking PRP, GFCs, Regenera, then QR treatments will really help you. It is not the case. I have seen that so many people have been taking like 5 to 10 PRP, GFCs, then come back to me asking, "Hey, brother, my PRP, GFCs did not work. What should I do?" Did you ever, like, I mean, know like how much platelets have you got in the blood? Because all these regenerative medicine, right, are medications, these are completely depend upon your platelets in your blood. So if your platelets in your blood is really less, then you have to work on it. You have to make sure your lifestyle is healthy, you eat healthy foods, right, and increase your platelets. Once you increase your platelets, then you take these treatments, it will be effective, highly effective. Without that, definitely it is not going to help. Okay, so before spending money on PRP or GFC or like any other treatment, make sure you are fixing your diet. At least allocate 2 to 3,000 of your budget. Okay, instead of giving it to a hospital for a PRP or GFC, let's say it costs 5,000 rupees. Out of 5,000 rupees, allocate 2 to 3,000 rupees for your diet. Eat proteins. Okay, protein, I don't have to tell you like what all, I mean, foods have protein, right? Eat a lot of protein, eat a lot of fiber. Okay, there are 5 things that I typically tell my followers or subscribers to include in their diet. Okay, now number one is fruits. Okay, number two is vegetables. Number three is seeds. Okay, many of you do not even know there is something called seeds that are available, which is like consumable. Let's say I take pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are very good DHT blocker. Instead of taking finasteride, I'll go for pumpkin seeds. There are stinging nettles, there are saw palmetto, there are so many other natural DHT blockers also. Okay, sunflower seeds is another good form of protein. Okay, seeds. Number four is green vegetables. Okay, green leaves, I would say, right? Let's say like, I mean, spinach, whatever spinach that you think you like it, right? Number five is dry fruits. Typically, I would say like there is something called fig, which is very underrated but very very highly effective. Okay, fig, walnuts, high in omega 3, right? Nobody can replace walnuts. Walnuts has its own quality. Then you can go for raisins, you can go for dates, you can go for badam, you can go for pistachios. Okay, these are the 5 things you have to include in your diet. If in case you are able to include this in your diet, I'm telling you, you are going to look so great with respect to your skin, with respect to your hair. Okay. Number two, your sleep pattern. If you have a proper sleep pattern. When I say proper, you have to sleep for 6 to 8 hours, whatever that your body needs, and it should be in consistent time. Let's say if you're sleeping by 11 every day and waking up by 5 or 6, right? Then that's your typical sleep cycles, right? The body only knows that, hey, I have to rest by this time, I have to restore myself, and it will really work it out. Okay. But if you are sleeping 11 o'clock one day, the very next day you are sleeping at 1 a.m. In the other scenarios, you sleep at 2, sometimes at 12. Your body gets confused. The biological clock, right? Because that's why it is called biological clock. You have to do certain things at certain time, okay? And it should be so regular and consistent so that your biological clock do not change. But right now, due to our, horrible lifestyle, we are sleeping at 5 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m., 10 p.m., sometimes, right? You can definitely change. Okay, you can. It's not something, there should not be exceptions, but this our life should not be exceptions always, right? Follow some discipline, follow some best practices, and you can forget about medicines, you can forget about your clinic, you can forget about hospitals. I'm telling you, this will do wonders. And lastly, stress. I don't know why we take stress. We take a lot of stress, as if, like, after stressing, the situation will ease out. Whenever you are stressed out, the situation is going to become worse. You will lack the control of handling that situation, right? And it will pile up, it will keep piling up. And once you are in stress, there is something called cortisol hormone that will spike up. Whenever a cortisol hormone spikes up, your hair will shed like anything. Okay, so these are few things which you have to consider. Don't be stressful, be positive always. Read books, right? Read positive mindset books. There are so many things, how to be positive, how to have a positive mindset. There are something called positive affirmations. Please make sure that you are affirming for yourself. Speak only good. There are few reasons why our elders have been advising us to speak only good. Okay, say always you're good, say always that you are happy, say always that you are, like, doing great and your life is going to be amazing, right? So make sure that you are affirming for yourself so that things happen that way. Okay, it's basically law of attraction. Whatever you say, whatever you think, that will happen. Okay, so try manipulating that. Okay, so these are few things that will definitely help you. Okay. I'm losing hair with black belt. Are you using any medicines? No. Regenerate treatment. I did my hair transplant. Now it's 1 year over. Uh, I'm losing hair with black bulb all over hair, backside, front, crown. Also, I'm on finasteride, multivitamin, derma roller. Debris, I think it's high time that you have to get your scalp analyzed by a dermatologist and ensure that nothing is serious about it. Okay, so these are very normal every day, whether you're losing along with the bulb or not, right? Normally, see, these roots eventually die out. We think that whenever it comes with the bulb, we think it's coming out with the root. Actually not. You know what? It doesn't work that way. It could be more of the skin filament, right? That comes along with the hair. Okay, so don't worry about it. But I would strongly advise, go get your scalp examined through the derma scalp, right? You have the dermoscope. So once you get that analyzed, definitely, I'm telling you, you will be able to find out the root cause of your hair fall. My hair recede at 70 little from the left right side. Now I'm 26. I think they are almost at the same, but I'm worried. Please suggest something. Mohit Gusain, I have not seen your photos. If you can actually send your photos to my Instagram ID, which is YOURS___ Amir, probably I can definitely look at it and advise you a few things. Shiva, hi bro, how are you? I'm doing great. Shiva, how are you? How is life? How can we prevent hair thinning and breakage after menopause? Very good question, Sri, with your sister. I'm glad that women are now, like, rising up. They are not more shying away like earlier, right? Now they ask questions, and I'm really proud of you, Sri, with your sister, to asking this question. Okay, number one, how do we prevent hair thinning? See, hair thinning, breakage, It's not just because of menopause or before menopause, because there are so many other uh, uh, sisters who reach out to me, okay, well before menopause, okay. There are other few reasons, right, why women lose hair, okay. They have their own complications. I would say, I mean, go consult a dermatologist, number one, okay. Go consult a gynecologist as well, okay. One of my friend is gynecologist. She was saying that, uh, again, the problem here is it is very subjective. It is not something like, I don't want to scare you, I don't want to tell anything, I don't want to be a breaker of a bad news, basically, okay. There are few things that can be controlled, there are few things you cannot even control, no matter what. Because sisters who have approached me, some of them have recovered, some of them, no matter what we did, no matter which doctor we spoke, nothing happened to them, okay. Maybe it is because of their poor lifestyle, or like their hormones are as well, right. No matter, even if you are living a healthy lifestyle, but if your hormone is not supporting, then it could very well impact you as well, right. So I would say, like, I mean, stick with your healthy diet first. I have mentioned like the five things that you have to eat, right. If you're able to actually maintain those aspects to it, Sri Vidya sister, definitely that is going to help, right. Apart from that, try to have as much as proper sleep patterns, right. I can suggest you some of the dermatologists. I don't know if my friend is accessible in the Instagram. I'm just quickly checking if she can help, because she mentioned that she can do free consultations, okay. I'm just looking at it, okay. I will. Her name is Aishwarya Agrawal. Okay. She stays in Mumbai, but she says that she can do online consultation freely. Okay, for women only, guys. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can reach out to her. Aha, aha, aha. Okay, I'll check with her once, Sri Vidya sister. Okay, based upon her confirmation, I can also like pass on to you. Please do follow my Instagram. It's yours__Ameer. I'll check with her. If she is available for a free online consultation, I'll definitely, I mean, forward your case to her. Okay, and also like I have other doctors too. Okay, who can help. Commonly I've heard, like, I don't know whether you got PCOS, PCOD, right. All these are like some of the symptoms where like people come to me that they are losing heavy hair, right. They see facial hairs also, right. These are some of the conditions that was really tough for us to handle, but some of them have recovered. I mean, trust me, some of them have recovered, but there are some few where there were no visible changes at all, okay. But you have to try, right. No matter what, we should never give up. We should make sure that we keep trying until we achieve what we want. So let's try that, sister, okay. How is your crown area, brother? My crown area is not super good. Okay, not only me, anyone who has undergone hair transplant. I'm setting this expectation with all of you guys. Don't even expect super duper results in crown. In the crown, all that you can get is just a coverage. Okay, because in the front you have the hairs right at the back, which will support you. These are called supporting hairs. But at the back, right at the back, eventually, these are typically hairs that are planted with which doesn't have a supporting hair, because of which I mean, you get your scalp visible so clearly, okay. So you have to grow longer and you have to hide it. Hello, I joined late. Could you please repeat four things that we should do post hair transplant? Oh, see, I mean, post hair transplant, definitely one is food, okay? A lifestyle of our stuff. Food wise, there are five things that you have to eat properly, okay? One, you have to include fruits, a lot of fruits, especially vitamin C rich fruits is always good. Number two is vegetables. Make sure that when you are eating lunch, there are at least three different colors of vegetables that you. This is one thumb rule, okay? That's vegetables. And number three is green leaves, okay? Make sure that you are adding green leaves. spinach, okay, as much as possible, because these are rich in fiber. Just make sure that whatever that you intake, right, that are actually supplied to the body, right, to the maximum extent. Number four, the seeds, especially seeds like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, right, are going to be a game changer for you. These are DST blockers. These are rich in protein as well, right? So definitely this will help. Number five, last but not least, dry fruits. I would advise go with fig, go with walnuts. These are my topmost, dry fruits, right? People might not like fig. These are something underrated, but definitely very useful. Raisins, badams, pistachios, these are another set of dry fruits that you have to definitely take. Okay, so if you are able to take all this, cashews of course rich in protein, right? If you are able to actually take all this, I'm very sure you are going to get an absolute good results. Okay, that is number one, because food is very important. Food is the fuel to the body. Okay, number two, your sleep patterns. You have to make sure that you have to be consistent. You have to be very consistent. It is not something that you're sleeping for 6 hours today, tomorrow 8 hours, day after tomorrow 3 hours. It will never work. And many people who lose hair is because of lack of sleep, lack of proper sleep pattern. Okay, make sure that you are fixing your sleep patterns. If you're sleeping for 6 hours, be consistent. Don't sleep less, don't sleep too much more as well, right? And you have to be consistent with the timings also. Let's say if you're hitting the bed around 11 p.m. and you are waking up around 5 or 6, and you have to ensure that you are following this pattern all the time. That's when the biological clock remains consistent. Whenever your biological clock is consistent, you see good results. While you are sleeping, there is something called melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that restores your body, that regenerates so many things, and it has to secrete properly. So to secrete properly, you have to sleep properly. Okay, and also when you're during the lack of sleep, cortisol hormones will start kicking in. Okay, whenever cortisol hormones comes in, you lose a lot of hair. Okay, so make sure the sleep pattern is consistently taken. Number three, stress levels. Again, stress, whenever you are stressed out, cortisol again will spike up. Cortisol is the enemy, right? I wouldn't say enemy. Again, it's a fear or fright, right? A fight or fright hormone, we would say. Basically, whenever there is an alert, right, then either it fights, okay, or it runs. Okay, it's frights. So basically, the hormone is very important. But unfortunately, whenever the hormone presence is so evident, consistent throughout in our day-to-day life, then it will impact. Okay, because it is a emergency hormone, right? It should only produce when there is an emergency condition. But whenever you are stressed out, the cortisol will spike up. That will eventually affect your hair. Okay, these are the three things that you have to definitely work upon. If you are not able to work upon this, don't even think of a good result. Okay, not even good result, don't even think of a result. Definitely, I'm telling you, it is going to create problem. Last fourth one is like the medical conditions. Okay, everyone have their own medical conditions. Let's say I might have hypothyroidism, you might have hyperthyroidism, someone might have lack of anemia, right? The lack of iron, right? So which is the anemic conditions. So there are so many other factors each one carry. So if you are able to understand what medical conditions you are in, and you are able to address those medical conditions, I'm very sure that your hair transplant results is going to be amazingly well. Okay, trust me, makale, like this finasteride, minoxidil, PRP, GFCs, whatever that you spend 5,000, 10,000 rupees every month, it only contributes 10 or 20% of your growth. Whatever I just spelled out, okay, whatever that I have spelled out, the four important factors, if you are able to follow this, then your 80-90% of the result will depend on this. Okay, so start thinking, stop spending. Okay, that's what I would say. How is your growing area, brother? Hello, I joined late. Does finasteride cost increase shading in first month? Eventually, it should not. Okay, but I don't know. There could be again. It is more subjective. Richard Giron. I have not taken any finasteride tablet, so I cannot speak of my experience. I'll definitely check, but I have never heard like finasteride will using finasteride will shed right initially. Bro, it's been 71 days since ST. My hairline is formed, though less visible growth. Confidence is showing up. Follow strict low strength training gym workouts, cardio aspirate. Sama Shiva. Awesome. Very happy to see your message, Shiva. All the very best. Okay. I did first hair transplant. My age at 22. I am 30. Lost my hair, center area. What can I do? Is it possible to do second? You can do Shiva. Again, this is different Shiva. Okay, that Shiva has completed 71 days. This Shiva has completed first hair transplant at 22. Now he is saying that at the top, which is the crown area, he's been losing hair. Can you do? Definitely, you can do. There's something called like corrective HT that is done, making sure that wherever you see gaps, right? Balding is something not, again, HT is not something, guys, that will prevent your hair loss. HT is only to fill hairs where you have lost. If in case you are losing hair further after your HT, right, you have to refill it. It is not something the existing hairs, will not fall after HT. It will keep falling. So, our brother, Shiva brother, by 22, he has filled wherever he has lost hair, but at 30, he has lost his hair in the crown. So, Shiva, you have to go for second hair transplant. No other, option for us. But make sure you set a right expectation that crown hair transplants have not been super successful. It can only give coverage. It will cover. Nobody will call you bald, but you will see thinning there. You will see gaps there. You will see a lesser density there. Okay, as simple as that. Hi Indrani Khadir, how are you? I'm Ganesh, came to you. Many live, still not responding on WhatsApp, bro. Oh, Ganesh, bro, I'm really sorry. Even my phone is not with me. I'll try to respond to you, brother, okay? Sorry for that. My hair falls with root. Indrani Khadir, don't even worry. It's not actually root, it's more of skin filament that falls along with the hair. Roots are still intact. Be positive. Consult a dermatologist. Make sure that your scalp is analyzed using a dermoscope. As soon as you get your scalp analyzed, you will come to know how many hairs you have got, whether you need a hair transplant or you just need PRP GFCs, right? So that would definitely help you. Why do you say you don't get a hair transplant? Would you had one? Scouse Mavis, I think you joined late. Recently, I've been getting a lot of bad results, right, from our subscribers, followers. The very reason is they are selecting a wrong clinic, or they are selecting a right clinic without their medical conditions. A right clinic should be able to analyze and tell you what kind of results you will be getting based upon your medical conditions. But now this has become as a commercial market. People are not doing this as service. With all due respect, there are good number of clinics who always take those medical ethics, make sure that customer preference, customer recommendations, and the best in they do in the best interest of the customer. But there are many other clinics on the other side who are just here to mint money, okay, and they have been doing, they have been uh, relatively, not even relatively, I would say, like, extremely, extremely disappointing. They do not know how to fill density. They do not know how to do a proper hairline scouse mavis, because of which there are so many impacts that is going on. So my only recommendation to all of you is to select right hair transplant clinic before going for a hair transplant. Number two, make sure you understand what are your medical conditions and what kind of results you will be getting. Okay, if you are not knowing this, definitely leave a problem. Sir, please repeat that four, please. I came at fourth one, bro. Sir, okay, I cannot be so elaborate now, Krishna. I'm having a problem with my throat. So, basically, you have to go and check for yourself once my video is done. Or like, you can also rewind, okay? You can rewind and also check it. Number one, it's diet. Number two, it's sleep pattern. Number three, it's stress levels. Number four, okay, it's about all about your medical conditions, okay. But I've spoken detail, okay, what all these factors and what kind of food, how you have to follow your sleep pattern, how you have to control your stress. All these have been already discussed during the earlier set of discussions. So you can very well go and check, brother. So please repeat that 4 point. How to regrowth hair? Any oil? No, 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 no. YouTuber facts, no oil is going to help you, okay, unless it has minoxidil. Minoxidil is a vasodilator. I know there are other vasodilators that can help. I don't see anything that is so superior than minoxidil. So it is better to use minoxidil if you're using an oil, okay. And I know there are so many advertisements. There is so much of marketing for oils. Even in Tamil Nadu, right, they are selling rabbit blood oil, okay, and that's insanely so pseudo. It doesn't work, okay. I know, unless they add minoxidil to it, it is not going to work. So stop spending, start thinking makale, okay. And I have given so much of solutions in our video, in the same video. I would advise go back and check the results of it. Okay, finasteride, yeah, Shreyas, finasteride is good. It is a DST blocker, but there are more DST blocker natural elements available like pumpkin seeds, saw palmetto, stinging nettle roots, right? There are so many other DST blockers. If you Google natural DST blockers, you'll get a lot. I would advise, why don't you embrace that? Why do you have to always believe in medicines, drugs? Is it really required? Saravanan Velu, what's the best clinic in Chennai? There are so many clinics, Saravanan. Mr. Velu, I've been working with 20 plus clinics. I cannot tell one clinic here. People will come and fight with me if I. Oh my God. Just give me 2 minutes. I'm sorry. 2 minutes, guys. Okay. I am having a very bad throat now. I think I need to just give me 2 more minutes. Okay. Hi, hello, Makale. I'm sorry. I'm extremely sorry. It's not 2 minute break. Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. I think I came back in 2 minutes. No. Hi, bro. Hi. What's the best clinic in Chennai? There are many clinics, brother. Okay, honestly, I mean, I've been seeing multiple clinics, and Chennai has become a worse market. I would say. Sorry to spell this word out, because there are saloons. Literally, though we call clinics, there are many saloons. Okay, who do not procure a hair transplant license but still doing hair transplants, and they are ruining life of so many people. One good example, I saw one of the clinic who do a tremendous marketing. When you look at their result videos, when I say result videos, they I don't want to even tell them how they show, because I want to avoid complications. They have another branch as well, but they do one of the worst hair transplant surgeries ever. Okay, I want to make sure that people are really enlightened when they are actually, I mean, going for a hair transplant. They make sure that they analyze everything before taking a call. Okay, this is not so easier, guys. One decision that might transform your life. I have transformed my life. You might see my old videos, old photos of mine, and after getting hair transplant, I was able to really perform much better than what I was, because it's not just about your physical transformation. Once you know that you are looking good, you would do 200 percentage better than what you were doing things, right? I got so many things. It's mentally boost you to the highest level of morale that like you can achieve anything. Okay, that's the superpower that you get along with your hair transplant. Okay, but at the same time, when people take wrong decisions, they regret. They post so many bad feedbacks about that particular clinic. They do all this funda, but what's the use? After your life gets ruined, after your results get spoiled, after you know that it cannot be undone, what is the use of posting a bad feedback? What is the use of getting frustrated? What is the use of getting anger on your family, friends, because you have taken a wrong decision? So please don't do that. Please don't even release your stress to your friends and family. You have taken a wrong decision. Take the blame and see what can be done. Okay. I know it cannot be completely undone, but to a certain extent, you can still fix it. Again, people, there are like 100 plus people who have been watching this video. If in case you want to redo your hair transplant, if you want to correct your hairline, if you want to increase your density, there is always a chance. I'm not saying it cannot be done, but it comes with certain repercussions. Okay, that you have to understand. My doctor given me Dutamax medicine and I'm not getting side effects. Shreyas, all the very best. I'm happy that you are not having any side effects. But there are few people after, I mean, having finasteride reportedly mentioned that they have been having low libido. They're facing erectile dysfunctionality. There are few things that was kind of alarming for me. And again, after not using the tablet for 2 to 3 months, I think they were able to get to their old form. But did it have side effects? Yes, it had side effects, but I'm happy that you are not having it. What can help growing hair? I have level 1 baldness, that's V line. I've just joined this live, please guide. So love lines library, don't even worry about it. See, when you see just like grade 1, right, most of the time it is going to be widow's peak. There is a condition called widow's peak. Not sure if you've heard. When you grow, eventually your skin expands. When your skin expands, you see that maturity line, right? Because like, I mean, when you are super young, right, your hairline would be something like this, then it becomes like this, right? So it's because of the expansion of skin. It's not baldness. Okay, but many people miss consider this, right? They wrongly understand this particular scenario as baldness, and they go for a hair transplant because they think that I lost one finger, let me refill it. No, don't do that. Okay, you're absolutely normal. You're not bald. Okay, it's more of just like widow's peak. Okay, again, I'm not telling you are having widow's peak. Probably you might have lost hair. Good thing is that you are saying that, hey, it's not just about hair transplant, you can also regrow hair. But regrowing hair in the hairline is nearly impossible, I would say. Okay, because I have never seen people have been able to increase their density at the top, but I have never seen people regrowing the hairline. Which is not possible because you've lost hair. When you're losing hair in the hairline, it means it is because of the DST, it is because of the androgenic alopecia, it could be anything, because of which you have lost your grafts there. If your graft, if your follicle isn't present in the hairline, no matter what best medicines you give there, it cannot grow, right? Just like a plant, right? Let's say a plant has a root, right? Now you give the best of fertilizers, it will grow back. But when you have taken the root out and you are still giving that fertilizer, do you think the plant will grow? You will say, hey, nonsense, root is not there, how will it grow, right? Similarly, when you are not having any grafts in the front hairline, when you have lost it, no matter what minoxidil, what finasteride, GFC, PRP, no matter what you take, it is not going to grow back. Okay, that's very evident. But still, people are they want to still try it. Let them try, but eventually they'll lose at least like 3,000 to 5,000 every month, and they'll also see some side effects because they are doing something that is against nature. Okay, that is against the science too. Does eating sugary food increase hair fall? Very good question, Rajita Naik. I really like it, right? Avoid sugar. You have seen a lot of videos already to avoid sugar. I don't have to really give you a GAN right on sugar, but sugar also creates problem. Okay, and this is one of the critical enemies for your body that brings our metabolism down. Whenever our metabolism is down, right? And right, it affects everything. It affects your muscle mass, it affects your bone density, it affects your hair, skin, and everything. So number one enemy of our body is sugar. So if you can actually cut down sugar, right, if you're able to keep your insulin happy, right, if you're not in insulin resistant stage, so many things that you can transform really well. Okay, so please avoid sugar. Saravanan Velu, at least the top 5 clinics for HT in Chennai. Saravanan, again, like it will create some problem. When I say some problem, the moment I cut this particular live, people will start calling me, hey Ameer, you know what? You gave me second rank, or you gave me third rank, or you did not even mention me in the top 5 list. Am I not doing good? You know us very well, right? So I mean, they'll be asking so many questions. I'm trying to avoid that, Saravanan Velu. Say I always try to keep it simple. Ask people to reach out to me on WhatsApp or like Instagram. Okay, or else, like, I mean, look for yourself. You might have seen so many videos about the hair transplant hospitals, because all these are going to be subjective. It is based upon my understanding. It might be right, it may not be absolutely right. There might be some clinics which I am not even reviewed but doing a very good job, right? So that's wherein I'm actually advising, if you can do by yourself, best thing. But if you think, Amir, no, I want to understand your opinion, then probably reach out to me in Instagram, brother. It's YOURS__Amir. Okay, yours__Amir. Definitely I'll have. Chirag Chaudhary sent something and retracted. Harishankar, hi bro. La HNS, HSN. Random same bro. Random same family members. I'm in a situation where I cannot spell this out, what exactly difference between them. But yeah, you can consider that everyone is family here, right? Uh, they are related, okay? But now, management wise, they are not related. Both are different clinics, okay? My hair is thinning quite a lot. Please let me know. Should I go for medication? If yes, which one, or PRP? See, don't even directly jump on PRP or GFC, guys. See, the problem is you are jumping onto the solution directly instead of understanding the root cause. If you are having a fever, you will take paracetamol. But if you are having the same fever after taking paracetamol, it is there continuously for 10 days, 10 continuous days. Do you still be taking paracetamol? Or will you try to check what is the root cause of my fever? Same is what you have to do with your hair fall. You might have taken 1 or 2 PRPs. You would know that it is not working, but still continue to do that. So I mean, I even before, like, paracetamol just 2 rupees or 1 rupee, right? I do not know how much it costs in India now. But PRP costs close to 2,000 rupees to 3,000 rupees. Somewhere like they charge up to 5,000, 6,000 rupees. Why should you be directly investing that much? Can you not take a blood test? Blood tests take much lesser than that. If you're having 2K, you can do a very good evaluation of yourself about your conditions, and based upon your conditions, based upon your lab test results, based upon your deficiencies, you know what exact medication that you have to take. But without these lab tests, no matter if you take 5 PRPs, 5 GFCs, it is just like a paracetamol not working for 10, 20, 30 days, still you are taking it, right? So please make sure, don't jump on PRP, GFC, or like any other hair regrow solution. Go for a blood test. Consult a dermatologist. Basically, consult a dermatologist. He might be able to easily come up with a list of tests that you need. If you think, hey bro, I don't have any dermatologist at my city or at my village, I have my own video. I have listed 9 tests. Okay, probably there are like 5 tests that you may have to take out of this 9 or 10. I'm very sure you will be able to find out the root cause of your hair fall. Okay, how to gain growth in hair? Healthy lifestyle, good food, consistent sleep patterns, less stress, medical conditions. Loves lines. Thanks, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Is testosterone related to hair growth? Yeah, not testosterone. When testosterone gets converted to DHT, there is something called 5 alpha reductase hormone. Whenever there's spike in 5 alpha reductase, this testosterone will be converted to dihydrotestosterone, which is DHT. So whenever DHT spikes up in the body, it sits in the bulb of the hair, and it affects growth of the hair. Okay, it restricts the blood supply, nutrients, and everything. Eventually you get to lose a lot of hair. Okay, or genes. Rampure Pavan is testosterone. See, genes also affects, both affect, gene also affect, DHT also affects. Okay, thank you Ranjita Naik. Saranan Velu, understood, bro. I'll message you separately. Definitely. Thank you so much for understanding, brother. Padmavati, my son is having alopecia areata for past 6 years. Undergone steroids injections and stopped. Now in homeopathy, he had 3 times full regrowth. Fantastic. But it's falling again. What to do? I think, see, thank you so much, Padmavati sister, for reaching out. I'm hoping, wishing, and praying for your son to regrow his hair again. Okay, unless I see their scalp, I will not be able to comment. That is number one. Number two, I'm not a super expert here. With all my expert advice that I received from 50 plus doctors during my journey, I'm actually able to help guide you. I cannot give you the right medications, right? What you can do is, like, homeopathy is good, but try to understand and try to fix the autoimmune disease. Okay, because alopecia areata is because of autoimmune disease, right? So if you're able to address the autoimmune conditions, if you're able to fix that, I'm very sure you don't even have to take anything for hair. Okay, it is all about autoimmune, right? If you're able to fix that, then it is good. Because what does autoimmune does? It kills the natural antibodies, right? Whenever it starts killing its own antibodies, its own cells, right? The body metabolism will not work the way it has to work, right? So no matter how many times your son regrows hair, there are high chances that once the autoimmune condition kicks in again, right, he might lose hair again. So it will be a regular cycle. So it will be a graph for you, right? You will become so happy when you regrow hair, then suddenly you start losing hair, like again you go down, then highs and downs, right? I don't want to do that, honestly, Padmavati sister. Please identify the autoimmune conditions he's going through, try to fix it. As simple as that. For fixing autoimmune conditions, I think allopathy is the best medicine, English medicine is the best medicine. But again, I might not be so close to the medical aspects to it. But this is your solution system. லா ஹெச்என்எஸ் சென்னையில் அப்பாயின்மெண்ட் வாங்கி இருக்கேன், ரெண்டுமே சேம் சொன்னாங்க. பண்ணலாம் ப்ரோ, ஹெச்எஸ்என்ல ஒர்க் பண்ண டீம் தான் ஒர்க் பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஹரிசங்கர், யா, டு அன் எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் இட் இஸ் ரைட். பட் கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள் லா ஹெச்என்எஸ் சேகர் பத்திர பேசுங்க, டெஃபினெட்லி இல் ஹெல்ப். சரிங்களா? How to stop graying hair? See, graying is completely dependent upon the melanin pigmentation in your hair. Whenever the melanin pigmentation goes down, there are high likely chances that your hair goes gray, right? So you have to increase your melanin pigmentation in your scalp area so that it grows better. There are few products in the market like Darken Cell by Man Matters to increase the pigmentation levels. I have not reviewed it to my best of my ability. I'm not received super duper feedback yet, but Man Matters is a very good brand. They claim that it is fixing it. Probably before using the product, I've always seen Man Matters having a doctor consultation before any product, right? I think in that perspective, you have to get a confirmation from the doctor on how many bottles you may have to use to overcome the graying hair, right? So probably it might help, but please do check once, okay? After HT, giving zero importance to PRP and gone for protein plus biotin rich daily scalp massage, high momentum cardio of 20 plus minutes. Already my hair and body are both are indicating that they are feeling good. I love you, Shiva. I love you so much. See, he's not dependent upon the medicine for hair. He is more focused on his lifestyle. He's taking protein. He's taking biotin-rich diet. He's doing scalp massage. He's focusing on the cardio exercises, right? So all these are going to give you tremendous results, Makale. Trust me, this works miraculously well, rather than depending upon the medicines completely. Bro, hair fin is good for hair or not? Hair fin, are you referring to hair fenestrate? If finasteride is finasteride, of course, like it blocks DHT, but definitely it will help, bro. Okay, to an extent, see, if you are having a high DHT spike in your body, and if you are using finasteride, that definitely it will help. I've took homeopathic medicine for my hair thinning, but I'm not satisfied with the result. I'm just 20 years old. I have grade 3 baldness. I'm taking proper exercise, good diet. So what should I do? See, exercise. What about your intake? Are you eating rightly? Are you eating enough proteins, taking enough proteins, nutrients? If you are taking, well and good. If not, I have already given you advice how much you have to take it, where, when you have to take it. What about your sleep patterns? Are you sleeping regularly? What about your stress levels? Stress levels? Come on, be really honest about your stress levels. If you're not having any stress, bro, I'm the happiest man in the world. I'm super happy. Okay. But these are the three critical factors that you have to check. Okay. Last one is again, Chirag, as I was mentioning multiple times in this particular video, not only in this video, I've been speaking about this in my previous videos as well. It's not just about medicines for hair, it's medicine for your body, your existing medical conditions. When did you do your blood work last time? What all did you identify? Did you work on it? If you have worked on it, did you take another blood test to reconfirm that the deficiency have been now mitigated? Have you done all this? If you have done, well and good. If you have not done, I think it's time to do it, Chirag. I think our video is enlightening you. It is trying to create awareness that find the root cause than jumping onto the solution. Thank you, bro. Help me a lot. Thank you so much. Rampure, Azmal. Natural fruits or hair health? Natural foods for hair health. Okay, natural foods for health. 5 things I have told you, right? Protein rich foods, fiber rich foods. You may have to have a lot of vegetables, lot of fruits, vitamin C fruits, especially greeny, leaf vegetables, dry fruits, seeds, especially like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. All this will definitely help us, man. Just for fun, உங்கள் வாட்ஸ்அப் இன்ஸ்டா மெசேஜ் பண்ண அசிஸ்டன்ட் வேணுமா ப்ரோ? ஆஸ் யூர் பிஸி மெசேஜ் பண்ணி 3 மாதம் ஆனாலும் உங்களுக்கு பார்க்க முடியறதில்ல ப்ரோ. ஸோ அலெக்ஸா மாதிரி ஒரு பாட்டு வச்சு ரெடி பண்ணுங்க. அலெக்ஸா வச்சு நம்ம ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ண முடியுமா? ஐ மீன் என்னன்னா, நம்ம ப்ராபப்ளி நான் ஒரு நாலேஜ் பேஸ் மாதிரி கிரியேட் பண்ணணும். ஒரு ஏஐ கூட வந்து லூப் இன் பண்ணிவிட்டு இந்த கொஸ்டின் கேட்குறாங்க. ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், ப்ரோ ஃபுட்டுக்காக என்னெல்லாம் சாப்பிடணும்? அப்போ நான் வந்து அந்த ரிசல்ட் ஏற்கனவே நான் ஃபீட் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கணும். அதுபோல் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா வந்து ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் வந்து பெஸ்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸ் இன் சென்னை, பெஸ்ட் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸ் இன் கோயம்புத்தூரில் மாதிரி கேட்குறாங்கன்னா அப்போ ஒரு 4-5 ஆப்ஷன் ஏற்கனவே ஃபீட் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்கணும். பேசிக்கலாக ஒரு நாலேஜ் பேஸ் நான் கிரியேட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ எப்போல்லாம் எனக்கு இன்பாக்ஸில் வந்து மெசேஜ் வருதோ அது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஏஐ வந்து ஆட்டோமேட்டடாக ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் பண்ணணும். ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு விஷயம் இருந்தால் சூப்பரில். இந்த மாதிரி ஆக்சுவலாக பண்ண முடியுமா? பண்ண முடியும்னா கண்டிப்பாக எனக்கு இன்ஸ்டாகிராமில் சொல்லுங்கள். ஐ வில் டெஃபினெட்லி செக் இட் பிரதர். பத்மாவதி, தேங்க்யூ ப்ரோ, தேங்க்யூ ஸோ மச். ஷெரிக் ஜான்சன், ஐ லவ் யூ அட்வைஸ் அண்ட் பீங் ஸோ ஹம்பிள், கன்சர்ன் வெல் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் த இஷ்யூஸ். லவ் ஃப்ரம் Kerala, லவ் ஃப்ரம் தமிழ்நாடு ப்ரோ. See, I'm getting lot of love from Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Kerala. Love you மக்களே. Kerala, I mean, I know like you understand Tamil, so I think you should be able to follow most of my videos. But Andhra Pradesh people, Telangana people and Karnataka people, despite not knowing, and especially the North Indian people who only understand Hindi, right? Oh my goodness, lot of love, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I owe a lot to all of you. I'm extremely feeling humble, privileged with all your love, guys. Where Akar Sai Aditya, where are you from? Actually, I'm from Tamil Nadu, brother. Currently, I'm residing in US. I'm in Orlando, Florida, but actually from Tamil Nadu. How can I contact you personally? You can reach out to me in Instagram. It's yours, yours _ Ameer. So make sure that you are following, guys. Okay. The problem is like I think I don't know if Instagram actually prioritize people who follow me then message me, something like that, right? But I mean, it is better that you can easily follow me, and most of the reels I've already responded to your questions, right? If you look at my browse around my reels, right, there will be a lot of reels that is informative, asking you like how to follow the sleep pattern, how to follow this, right? All these are very important. That is already covered. Rampure, Hyderabad, Akar Sai Aditya, Hyderabad. Oh, super, Akar Sai Aditya. Okay, you are from Hyderabad. Awesome. So guys, I know it's really late. I think it's 12:35 in India, right? I don't want to make you stay late. Tomorrow is Monday. It is going to be an amazing week for all of you. I consider myself to be the luckiest man in the world. Okay, That's whole my belief, my affirmation. So whoever have watched my video are going to have an amazing week because you have interacted with me. We have again, I know a lot of lucky charms who have already spoke with me create a lot of luck to me in this week. This week is going to be an amazing week for me as well, right? I always say, make sure you fix your lifestyle before going for medicines. Make sure you're having good food, sleep patterns, and stress levels before even taking medicines. Very importantly, stress levels, right? You have to always stay happy. Without you stay happy, right? You cannot really, make others happy, right? So it's very utmostly important that you make sure that you are not taking stress. You, no matter what, whether you find a solution or do not find a solution, whether life is going to a different zone, even it be a negative zone, make sure that you stay positive. Okay, so that is very, very important. With that advice, I would love to log out, and I would love to depart from you for this week. Okay, so stay happy, spread happiness. Love you all, makale. Stay in touch. Make sure you're subscribing the channel so that you are getting the notifications, and you also like follow my Instagram. Okay, my Instagram ID is yours__Ameer. Okay, I love you all, makale. Take care. I know so many people have been still there, like 47 people. Despite it's been like 12:35, 12:37 in India. But love you, love you, love you. Okay, please do subscribe. It really means a lot, and let's create a beautiful world together. Stay happy, spread happiness. Bye bye.